So this is just a little video on why everybody should be afraid of the new hate speech bill. And if you think it won't affect you, I think you need to think again. The hate speech laws are used in virtually every country to silence a wide range of views, not just the extreme ones. So this is another quick video on the upcoming hate speech bill. The government keeps saying, oh no, this will only be used in times where people are clearly inciting violence. Ordinary speech won't be affected. So I thought I would take a quick look around other countries where they've introduced this hate speech laws and what has happened there. So in Norway, a feminist by the name of Christina Ellensen said, I do not believe that men who become women, lesbians, girls or mothers are what they claim to be. An honest opinion held by many. For saying this, she is under investigation by the police and has been for the past 9 months for suspected hate speech on the grounds of gender identity and is facing prison sentence for up to 3 years. Over in the UK, the Crown Prosecution Service has said there are references in the Bible that are simply no longer appropriate in a modern day society and which would be deemed offensive if stated in public. So make sure you do not mention your religious beliefs to anyone. Over in Germany, a city senator responsible for public safety broke the local social distancing rules when he was in charge of enforcing the rules by hosting a small election party in a downtown bar. He later made remarks admonishing others for hosting parties during the pandemic, and one Twitter user, upset at his hypocrisy, commented, Du bist so ein Pimmel, which basically refers to a particular part of the male anatomy. 3 months later, 6 police officers raided the house of the man who had posted the insult, looking for his electronic devices. Not long after that, Alexander Mai, a 26-year-old climate activist, got into a Facebook argument with the local politician and used the same childish insult. A few weeks later, 4 police officers pounded on Mr. Mai's door at 6 a.m. in the morning with a warrant to confiscate his electronics. They spent over an hour rummaging through his drawers and belongings before leaving with several laptops and phones. Alexander believes that he was targeted because of his climate activism. And he may well be right. States have long used anti-free speech laws to crack down on protesters. In 2015, France's highest court upheld the criminal conviction of 12 pro-Palestinian activists for violating restrictions against hate speech. Their crime was wearing t-shirts that advocated a boycott on Israel. Long live Palestine, boycott Israel, the t-shirts read, which the court ruled violated French law that prescribes imprisonment or a fine of up to €50,000 for parties that provoke discrimination, hatred or violence towards a person or group of persons on the grounds of their origin, their belonging or their not belonging to an ethnic group, a nation, a race or a certain religion. Separately, a left activist in France was convicted and fined for insulting former French President Nicolas Sarkozy by holding a sign that said, "Get lost, jerk." Ironically, those were the exact words that Sarkozy himself uttered when a citizen refused to shake his hand at a local public fair. So this is how the hate speech laws are being used in virtually every country in which they exist. Not only to punish the types of extreme bigotry that many advocates believe will be suppressed, but also a wide range of views that many on the left believed should be permissible, if not outright accepted. In the words of ACLU Legal Director David Cole, it is virtually impossible to articulate a standard for suppression of speech that would not allow governments, officials, dangerously broad discretion and invite discrimination against particular viewpoints. So if you still think this isn't going to impact you, it's time you wake up and start paying attention. Every single person is going to be affected by this law. And the Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil and the Green Party politicians are too scared to say anything that might be unpopular. But they're even more afraid of losing their seats. So the best thing you can do is to write to your senators in your area. Their email addresses are easily found online, and tell them exactly how you feel about this law and urge them to vote against it. Thank you.